Angel Reese is one of the WNBA's most electrifying talents. Bold, unapologetic, and always front and center. But recently, she found herself at the crossroads of stardom and scrutiny when rumors swirled. Angel Reese got kicked out of the WNBA All-Star Game because she's no Caitlin Clark. That narrative hit headlines, accusations flew, debates ignited, and Reese? She was absolutely furious. Today, we're diving deep into what happened, why it matters, and how this moment signals a pivotal moment in women's basketball. Let's start with the basics. The WNBA All-Star Game represents peak visibility, where the elite showcase their skills and fans witness a celebration of talent. This year, Reese's absence, despite her being a fan favorite and all-star caliber player, set off alarm bells. Did she choose to stay away? Was she overlooked? Or did league politics play a role? And why are so many labeling her as no Caitlin Clark? To understand, we have to map the recent tension. First, Caitlin Clark burst onto the scene last season, earning Rookie of the Year honors, averaging 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists early in her sophomore year. She's a dead-eye shooter, a court visionary, and a media darling. The league's narrative became, "This is Clark's WNBA." Meanwhile, Angel Reese, who averaged 9.1 points and an eye-popping 12.3 rebounds per game, was portrayed as the physical foil to that princess. When her name wasn't mentioned in all-star speculation, fans erupted in disbelief. When Reese was excluded, social media hit meltdown mode, especially WNBA fans who saw the omission as proof of bias. Headlines like "Furious as she's kicked out" blew up, and YouTube channels erupted with reaction videos. From viral outrage to accusations of double standards, fans argued Reese gets darker criticism when she's aggressive, while Clark gets praised for similar energy, a critique supported by a Rice University study and echoed by players like Candace Parker and Swin Cash. So what was Reese's actual response? She didn't stay silent. Feeling under fire, Reese decided to fight back. First, she trademarked "Me Bounds," a tongue-in-cheek retort to critics who mocked her rebounding prowess. That move flipped a bash into a brand, literally a six-figure opportunity. She poked fun at trolls while turning controversy into a marketing win. It was classic Reese, bold, unapologetic, and smart. Then came the All-Star dust-up. Was she disqualified? Did she withdraw? No. Reports clarified she simply wasn't selected by fan vote or coaches. But context matters. In parallel, there was also backlash when she wore a glam outfit and gold jewelry pre-game. Critics suggested the WNBA sent a message Reese, who grew up hustling on inner-city courts, saw it differently. For her, it was self-expression and pride. Yet the perception from a league still grappling with race and identity politics meant it tipped into controversy. Behind the scenes, WNBA stars like Candace Parker spoke out. She condemned comparing Reese and Clark, urging fans and media to let both shine for what they offer. Parker said, "It's like comparing apples and oranges. What are we doing?" Swin Cash echoed that sentiment, calling out shallow simplifications in headlines and fan narratives. Then there were the ugly parts. During a recent game between Chicago and Indiana, Reese alleged that fans hurled racial slurs at her. The WNBA launched an investigation, and the Sky issued a stern statement condemning racism. As news broke, fans and analysts connected the timing. Amid all-star snubs and public scrutiny, Reese experienced real-world hatred. That's not just offense, it's dangerous. It brings up a larger question. How protected are black women in the WNBA when they speak on behalf of themselves? Reese stepped into the spotlight again via her own podcast, Unapologetically Angel, where she directly called out the league, the critics, and even threatened a boycott if the WNBA didn't publicly address the issue. Players like Nafisa Collier backed her up. "Players deserve more," she said, referencing the pending collective bargaining agreement set for 2026. This serves as a key moment. Reese isn't just an athlete. She's an activist, a brand, a public figure, fearless enough to demand respect, pay equity, and safety. In an era where stars like Caitlin Clark are ushering greater media attention, Reese's voice is a counterbalance, reminding fans and executives that respect isn't optional. What about the basketball? Nothing's taken away from her on-court excellence. In 2024, Reese led the league in rebounds, averaging 13.1 RPG. She earned an All-Star nod as a rookie, which makes this All-Star omission all the more puzzling. She also recorded one of the WNBA's fastest triple-doubles ever: 1 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in just 38 games. That's ferocity on the court. So what's the takeaway? Angel Reese's All-Star controversy is more than a debate over fan votes. It's an intersection of talent, race, gender, and power in women's sports. When a dominant player is excluded and her femininity or culture is questioned, it's a moment that demands scrutiny. But Reese doesn't shrink. She trademarks her own nickname, threatens boycotts, and unapologetically reclaims her narrative. She's not planting her flag against Caitlin Clark. She's planting it for all women, especially women of color, who deserve equal respect for their talent and expression. Bottom line, fans, the league, and media must decide what story they want. Do they want polarized narratives, stale comparisons, or do they want to elevate every athlete for exactly who they are? Reese's bold reaction tells this league, you can't silence her, you can't overshadow her. She's here, she's loud, and she'll bite back.